reaching out and touching the maximum overdrive with Anki Overdrive.
Yeah.
Now, this is pretty much the future of toys, I think. We've seen a lot of video game style toys with Skylanders and Amiibos and the Disney Infinity characters, but this brings race car driving to the hands of your iOS or Android device. Ben, what do you think of Anki Overdrive?
If Skylanders and Disney Infinity are toys to life, Anki Overdrive is life to toys, Jose, because that's what you're getting here. Now, these are essentially futuristic, modern, awesome, new school, tech-driven slot cars.
Yes!
Now, they don't actually have tracks, though, which is really what's so interesting about Anki. Last year, Anki Drive, the first release of this thing, was interesting because it came with like a mat. You would roll out this, like, basically a plastic carpet, and it had a mat.
It was literally like a plastic. It was like a
plastic
9-foot carpet.
Weapons in 3, 2.
I got to take a look at Anki Drive when it first came out, and I went to their offices and got to see it in action, and I'm like, this is cool. Like, you're controlling the car with your iPhone, you're controlling it, and you can shift lanes with your remote. You're like shifting to the left, shifting to the right, and your car's moving on the track. And each of the cars has a special ability and weapons, so you can fire at different people. But with Overdrive, now the fact that you can create tracks had me worried at first. I'm like, how are these cars going to be able to figure out exactly what I'm creating when they're not familiar with it?
Right.
So the magic is that what happens is you put your cars down on the track, and you begin your race, and then the cars will just leisurely take the track, record what's there, and then they hit the starting line right away, and you're like, well, this is so cool. The first time it happens, they're like, they know where to go. They're ready.
The tech that's built into each piece of the track, you know, relays all this information to the car, and it tells them where the starting line is. It tells them where, for instance, when you try a jump, it tells the car that there's a jump coming up, speed up. It'll tell them that there's a turn here, so they're gonna stick to the track. It's amazing the way this stuff works.
Oh, it's cool though. We should get our sets together, and then we can just build a track around your entire house.
The biggest track ever.
We could do that.
I would love to do that. I mean, even snapping together the parts,
it feels good.
It works so well. I think it's clear that we're both big fans of Anki Overdrive. This technology is amazing. This experience is amazing.
I want all my toys to come to life on a pad like this.
It works really well if you've got the money for it, and I'm not sure anybody really has the money for this, but if you do have the money for it, I think it is money well spent, Jose. That's why I'm giving Anki Overdrive a 9 out of 10.
I'm right there with you, my friend. 9 out of 10 for me. Go play some Anki Overdrive. That was my missiles.
Okay, I don't know what you were doing.
I made sound effects.